dun dun dun. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Time to get a move on.
So what is your stake in all this?
Same as yours. Peace, stability. A land in which all might live side by side. Free and equal.
Alright.
Why not join the Brotherhood then?
Good.
My father was an assassin. Quite good at his job too, as I understand it. But I hope to have children someday. It's hard to live in two worlds at the same time. So I chose to live in one.
I understand.
I still contribute as I can. That's why we're here now.
Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Joker45. Where we last left off, it's time to go assassinate Thomas before he has a chance to assassinate Washington. Want to do that? We gotta find him in New York. We gotta find him somewhere in New York. But it's also a fair point to point out that in this part of the game, this is where everything is going to start to be tested. Your full-on Connor's trust will be tested with Achilles and everyone else.
What can you tell me of Thomas Hickey?
He has been running a counterfeiting ring in the city. Locate the source of his operation, and we can have him arrested. He cannot harm the commander if he is in prison.
Do you know where he is?
Not exactly, but I have an idea where we can begin the search.
Dun, dun.
There are rumors of bad bills being circulated here. No doubt they come from Thomas.
Alright.
What are you up to? This isn't money. It's colored paper. You've cheated me for the last time. God!
That one was obvious. Come on. Get moving. What? Seriously? move on. Gotta move on. Tally missions. They have definitely seen better times.
Oh, Daniel, let's put them bills away. The guard is onto us.
How? What happened?
Damn shopkeep caught me out. Brought the guards, but I gave him the slip.
Boss is gonna be mad.
Not so mad as if I got...
Really? The old controls, the old games. Man, I am so glad over time they were kind of getting fixed. But hey, at least they got fixed in the later games. Alright, now start talking, start talking. Please, please. Seriously, come on, just start talking.
Oh, Daniel, let's put them bills away. The
There we
guard is
go.
onto us.
How? What happened?
Well,
Damn shopkeep caught me out. Brought the guards, but I gave him the slip.
flip.
Boss is gonna be mad.
Not so mad as if I'd got the caught. Besides, we've got most everything we need for the job now anyway.
Best go tell him. I'll warn the others.
There we go. Da-da-da. And to think that some of the stuff would still be in the game, but not quite true to the problem. Like, I mean, could you still blend the crowds? Yes, kind of, sort of. Evening, boys. Okay. Almost there. Oh yeah, that's right.
Heard what happened at the market. Boss wants everyone back at the shop.
Be worried about that business with the guards. I'm telling you, it's nothing. Haven't had a spot of trouble since I slipped away. Of course, I'm taking care to keep my distance.
Can't believe we're really gonna do this.
We'll be heroes. The ones who ended all this talk of revolution. Revolution. Bunch of troublemakers looking to upset the apple cart. For some fool filled their heads with rubbish, ruining it for the rest of us good folk.
Good folk.
Well, we'll
Really?
see.
Of course. You and me and
Good
Hickey.
folks in Assassin's
Just some hard luck lads trying to survive in this cold, cruel world.
I mean, I don't think there was any more information. I just think this. Seriously? Start talking, darn it. Keep talking. Alright.
I heard what happened at the market. Boss wants everyone back at the shop. He says we strike tonight.
Be worried about that business with the guards. I'm telling you, it's nothing. Haven't had a spot of trouble since I slipped away.
For the sturdiest and most seamless barrels in America.
Alright,
Call
here we
upon
go.
John Cooper for 7 generations. Coopers,
I heard what
the name
happened at the market. Boss wants everyone back at the shop. He says we strike tonight.
Be worried about that business with the guards. I'm telling you, it's nothing. Haven't had a spot of trouble since I slipped away.
Ah.
What's this? Thomas Hickey? Might be. What's it to you? Right. Ain't supposed to be none of your kind left. Suppose I'd best be rectifying that then. Get him!
I mean,
There's another one! Grab him!
serious? That includes the guards as well? Come on, seriously?
My money! Those bills and I'll kill you!
Alright.
Hands off, I seen it first.
When you do a tackling, you'll still get arrested no matter what. Alright, get the tackle, but I'm gonna get arrested anyways.
Be still. You will do no more harm.
You're a right fool meddling in affairs you know nothing about.
Washington's the only thing keeping the Continental Army together. You kill him, you end all hope for freedom.
Wrong, boyo. With him gone, they'll have no choice but to promote Lee, and then...
You are both under arrest!
Oh, well, we were just having a scrap, officer. Ain't nothing wrong with two men settling their differences.
The difference in old-fashioned.
We come to a...
Quiet! What are the charges?
Counterfeiting!
I had nothing to do with that.
Course not!
Listen, there are more important things at stake here. This man is planning to...
You missed me, sweetheart. What? Nothing to say?
If you are here, then...
Basically, Thomas just keeps on tricking you. He's just saying how you're both in here, but he's gonna get out.
Smells even worse than it looks.
I'm telling you, he's planning to escape. We should get in on it.
Yeah? And what makes you think that?
Caught him carving something in the yard. Slipped it in his pocket real quick when he saw me. Looked like a key.
Probably just a ship.
Nah, Mason ain't a fighter. Always talking and tricking his way out of trouble. Weasel Weems, they call him. Stinky bastard.
Come on, Finch. He's not so bad.
He's
He
not
told me
that
some
bad.
letters once. Gonna write a note to my lady.
Ha! What for? You think that whore's out there pining for you?
So yeah,
Saving
save
herself
yourself.
for when you
and
get
out.
Huh? No doubt she's already moved on to the next fella, and the fella after him.
You shut your mouth or I shut it for you.
Easy now. It was just a joke.
Yeah? Well, it wasn't very funny.
And then you just go to bed. Yeah, this entire mission is basically you just following Mason's plan, and just to get the key.
Get up!
Where are we going?
Stay out of trouble or you'll wind up in the pit.
What are you looking at, half-breed? You not understand English? That it? Do I need to knock some sense into that thick head of yours?
Oh, really? Come on, seriously?
trouble or you'll wind up in the pit.
Yes, sir, douche. Yes.
What are you looking at, half-breed? You not understand English? That it? Do I need to knock some sense into that thick head of yours?
Just hurry up. Just keep going. Besides, either way, this is where we need to be.
I should try and find this Weems fellow. If he intends to escape, perhaps he can help me.
Weems. Mason. Basically, what you're doing here, you're just gonna play this simple game.
Seeing as you already know mine, what's your name?
Connor.
Pleased to meet you, Connor.
Weems.
Well played. So, what brings you to Bridewell?
Treachery. I have been falsely accused.
Of course you have.
You do not believe me?
Why should I? You've the look of a brute.
You misjudge. I'm an honest man.
And yet, also a man imprisoned. Tell me how you found yourself in this place.
It is a private matter.
As is what you ask of me.
Come on.
I was trying to prevent a murder.
Oh. Anyone I know?
George Washington.
George Washington.
The others put you up to this, didn't they? Thought it might be fun to have another laugh at Mason's expense. Fools, a lot of them. To make light of something like this. George Washington is brave beyond measure, loyal like a brother, peerless in character, and unshakable in his convictions. That man is our Jupiter Conservator, destined to lead us not just to freedom, but greatness. Anyone who says otherwise is either a simpleton or a traitor.
Then you understand why I need to get out of here. If I don't help him, he is going to die.
You're serious, aren't you? Very well. But it's going to take some doing. See, everything hinges on the key I forged. But that loud Finch stole it. Took me 3 months to make the thing, too. You need to get it back, or we're not going anywhere.
Consider it done.
Done. Alright, Finch. And I'm gonna ring the bell, so you gotta return back to your room. Obviously the key doesn't work because it's a forge.
Your key is useless.
What do you mean?
It did not fit the lock.
Of course.
It's not meant to.
So.
You forged a key that does not work.
Well, that all depends on what you mean by work. It'll get us out of here. Just not the way you expected.
Then how?
You're going to use it to get the real key off the warden. You have to swap yours for his.
Why not just have me take the real key? Why all this extra work?
he might notice if it went missing. This way, he'll be none the wiser.
And when he tries to use it?
He won't. That's why we're targeting him.
How do I reach the warden?
Yes.
Throw yourself in the pit.
This next part, you may not like.
Oh, as if I've liked the others. Out with it.
You need to pick a fight.
What?
Pick a fight, and they'll throw you in the pit.
And how in the world does this help us?
The warden oversees the pit. Getting sent there is the only way to reach him.
I'll give you credit. You've given this plan to risk my life a great deal of thought.
Take down as many as you can. 1 or 2 will only serve to entertain the guards. You need to make them angry. We all have our part to play.
Play. Try not to die. There you go. Now we can throw in the pits.
Fancy yourself a troublemaker, eh? Some time in the pits to cool your blood.
And this one's actually pretty simple.
Look at all of you, pathetic, dirty wretches. You're not but swine, suckling at the teats of civilization. Thieves and scoundrels all. And do you acknowledge this? Do you repent and beg?
Need to take care not to raise the alarm.
You'll find Hickey through that door. It's where they keep the important prisoners. Nicer rooms, more space, those sorts of things. It seems even in prison, who you know makes all the difference.
Thank you, Mason, for everything. I will find a way to repay the favor when my work here is finished.
Well, Mason is correct. There's a little problem we have. It's almost a bit too easy. That would be the warden.
Not who you was expecting, am I right?
What have we here? I thought we'd finished off your kind.
You would like that, wouldn't you? To rid the world of all who do not share your views.
Guilty as charged.
That's pretty much...
Your meddling in the revolution has caused us no small measure of grief. It cannot continue. Our work is too important. But what would you know beyond all the lies Achilles feeds you and the tales you tell yourself?
I know that the people wish to be free, and that men like Washington fight to make it so.
Please,
that is true.
The man is weak. He stumbles and stammers through each engagement, making it all up as he goes along.
Until the
His
King
pedigree is
Washington
pathetic,
DLC.
His military record even more so. I could go on and on, but we'd be here for days. So manifold are his faults, so deficient are his merits. He must be dealt with. You as well. I will abide no more flies in the ointment.
Here's how it's gonna work.
First we bind you and bring you to your cell. Then tomorrow, you go before the court, accused of plotting to kill good old Georgie. Maybe we could pin the murder of the warden on you too. You did kill him after all. And who wouldn't take the word of Charlie over here? Once that's all squared away, well then.
And I always liked this.
All those years ago, the child in the forest was you.
I said I would find
you.
And so you have. But not quite as you had expected, am I right? You know, all of this might have been avoided had you only done what I asked. But what's done is done.
Alright, we just get this part. We have to just get up, they just put you in the carriage, and then you start walking. Alright, even though we didn't do it. Ouch. And here we go.
Hello, Connor. Didn't think I'd miss your going away party, did ya?
Did ya?
I hear Washington himself is going to be in attendance. Hope nothing bad happens to him.
You said there'd be a trial.
Oh, no trial for traitors, I'm afraid. Lee and Haytham sorted that. It's straight to the gallows for you.
I will not die today. The same cannot be said for you.
That's enough! Keep moving!
Again, I always like Honda's voice actor. He's a really good actor. There he is, George Washington. See that? Move out of the way, lady. Move. See that? Those you've gathered up so far, they will be here. But once you're in New York City, it's already an automatic. You know, they won't be recruited quite yet. Those assassins will be saved for later. For everyone else you have at the moment, they'll be here. And there he is, Charles Lee. Sucker punch right in the face. He's like, move it.
You are not alone. Only give a cry when you need us.
Yes.
Forget about me. You need to stop
Hickey.
He's
Up you go. Don't want to be late now, do we? You just had to be an hero, didn't you? You and Georgie both. Now you see what it gets you. A pine box, little else.
Alright, here we go. I believe I'll let the Gallows trailer for Unity better than
fellow patriots.
What Assassin's Creed 3 tried to do.
Several days ago, we learned of a scheme so vile, so dastardly, that even repeating it now disturbs my being. The man before you plotted to murder our much beloved general. Indeed.
See?
What darkness or madness moved him, none can say. And he himself offers no defense, shows no remorse. And though we have begged and pleaded with him to share what he knows, he maintains a deadly silence. If the man will not explain himself, if he will not confess and atone, what other option do we have but this? He sought to send us into the arms of the enemy. And thus we are compelled by justice to send him from this world. May God have mercy on your soul.
Need to stop, Hickey. Go!
Go! Also, they want to run an assassination. Basically, don't let General George Washington lose his 2 guards. Ally, what? How is that possible? See, I should have got him on the first try, but nope.
Damn it. I thought I'd at least live to see another day. Shame.
I want answers. Why did Johnson try and buy my people's land? Why was Pitcairn targeting Adams and Hancock? What purpose would Washington's murder have served? Why does your order support the British?
How should I know? The Templars, Lee, the big man, Haytham. They has the money. They has the power. That's the reason I threw in with them. That's the only reason. Sure, they have some sort of vision for the future, too. I didn't give a damn about any of that. They can sing their songs about mankind and its troubles. They can make their plans and spring their traps. Don't bother me none.
Which is true.
They paid me, so I said yes. Didn't bother to ask who, or how, or why. Didn't care.
You chose to side with men who would rob us of our humanity simply because it was more profitable?
What else is there? I'm not some blind fool who give up all I've got on principle. What is principle anyway? Can you bring it to the bank? Don't look at me like that. We're different, you and I. You're just some blind fool who's always chasing butterflies. Whereas I'm the type of guy who likes to have a beer in one hand and a tea in the other. Thing is, boy, I can have what I seek. Had it even. Your hands will always be empty.
At ease, men! At ease! I said, lower your goddamn guns! This man's a hero!
Thank you, Putman.
Oh, the General can be so stubborn sometimes. Piffle, he said, when we warned him something like this would happen. Piffle!
Stop.
He wanted to kill the commander. Nearly killed you as well. He was a scoundrel.
But still a man.
That is true.
You're nothing if not consistent.
Where is Washington? I need to speak with him.
Bundled off as soon as your execution went sideways. He's likely on his way back to Philadelphia by now.
And so am I.
Something wrong?
He is still in danger. Hickey did not act alone.
Well, that is so true. Even some people didn't like Connor. There was something about Connor that kind of separated him. Connor can kind of see both the good and the bad side of people.
Is that a compliment?
Now, don't misconstrue. I'm sure the whole endeavor will end tragically. But to have come this far, well, it's more than I ever expected.
The people yearn for freedom, but feared to grab hold of it. That fear is gone now.
Thanks to you.
No. This they did on their own.
You diminish your role. But you have always been of humble heart.
I do what is right. No more, no less.
You cannot tell him.
I have to. Otherwise, he will never be safe.
He is safer not knowing. By planting the seeds of doubt, you threaten to topple his entire endeavor. If Washington is paralyzed, Charles Lee will strike. You'll cause the very thing you aim to prevent. Hunt the Templars, as is your duty. But do not drag these men into it.
And for the support of this declaration.
We must now all hang
Philadelphia,
together.
1775.
Yes, we must indeed all hang together.
The sign of our
or most assuredly,
Constitution.
We shall all hang separately.
You are once more our savior.
I must speak with the commander.
He's gone to try and hold New York. The British intend to take it. I fear we'll need to recall our men from Quebec as well. It's one thing to declare our independence. Now, my friend, we must make it so.
I believe right next is another. Oh yeah, I think it's another one of our power cells because you only have. Yep, power cell. You don't have too many memories left. Like
everything all right?
3 more after 8. You only get
Sean has
9, 10,
located
11, 12.
a second power source. I've asked Rebecca to charter a flight for us.
Brazil.
Where to?
Brazil.
This is Brazil. Thank you, Vin Diesel. I should be safe. No. Again, we go from forest scenery to Brazil. Ah, Brazil. This would be very interesting to explore in Assassin's Creed. I'm not gonna lie, I want like a game set in Brazil. Maybe throughout the history of Brazil. Or maybe just part of it in Brazil.
You there, Rebecca?
Rebecca?
Bad reception. Can you hear me?
Well, glad to see that's working. Guess I'll try you back when I'm topside.
Alright, here we go. Bum ba dum boom. Practically, our main goal here is to grab the power cell and just get the hell out of here. Checkpoint, checkpoint, checkpoint.
Loud and clear.
What's the plan?
According to our intel, the power source is being worn as a bracelet by some tycoon's trophy wife. We're working on pinpointing her location, but she's most likely inside a VIP booth on the stadium's upper level. I'll update you when I know more.
Now to find a ticket.
Well,
we don't have time to play nice. Steal someone else's.
Bit of a dick move, don't you think?
Well, I guess you could try and sneak past security instead.
Bilhete, por favor.
Okay.
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to careful. Don't let them see you.
Yeah, we're not that dumb. How's it going?
Your target's definitely in the VIP area. The entrance is at the end of this concourse. Don't let them...
Great. They've set up a checkpoint.
Oh, crap. Oh yeah, the urinal stalls. Okay.
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it isn't. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful.
Kick him around the face. Hey, how's it going?
Your target's definitely in the VIP area. The entrance is at the end of this concourse.
What? How? Okay, seriously? I'd like to put this, what, 100 times. I'm at 360. I should be able to do this, no problem.
That doesn't look like normal security.
Because it is. Those are Abstergo agents. Cross is probably here too. You need to be careful.
Once again, how's it going, lady? Alright.
Your target's definitely in the VIP area. The entrance is at the end of this concourse.
Alright, hold on. Move away. Move away. Move away. There we go. Just get with the crowd.
Great. They've set up a checkpoint.
What the hell?
Stick close to the crowd and you should be okay. Or look for a way around it.
Okay, thank God they're still using the 360 PS3 code. Thank God for that. Now just move away. Move away. Move along. Alright, to the stalls.
Seriously, what is the deal with stadiums and piss troughs? It's disgusting. And who thought they were a good idea?
I agree with Desmond.
I don't even see a stall in here. What if I have to take a dump?
Yeah, please just mute the microphone if you do.
Watch your back, they're on you.
Okay. Moving on.
Looks like I'm close. Shit! Another checkpoint.
You're gonna have to find another way around. Security's too tight here. Hide! Hide!
Temos que verificar sua identidade.
Estou com fome.
Olha, aconteceu, só isso. A gente não queria que acontecesse. Só aconteceu. Sinto muito.
É.
Ela é minha irmã! Essa porcaria da verificação.
Almost there, Dustin. She's just on the other side of the stadium.
Other side?
Yep. Gotta go across the stadium. That's kind of fun.
Quick, Desmond. Hide. Blend or do something.
Alright. I always never liked this level. For a lot of reasons. Well, most of the modern day levels don't like too much. Because these guards are absolute dicks. Just move away. Move away. Come on, move away. Man. Come Move. Move, Flavio, move. Boy. Okay. Too close. Too close. Get in the crowd. That's a good thing. Get back in the crowd again. Alright, move, move.
Use the catwalks to get across.
Yeah! Before you know,
the power source should be in one of the rooms up here.
if I remember correctly, it was... There he is. Boom. Goes cross. Hey! Hey, get back to your cross.
Hurry, Desmond.
Now at this point you don't have to worry about security at all.
We're screwed. You can't let that happen.
He's the one.
Go. Let's feel the combat going again. Oh, come on, seriously? There we go, there we go. Now let's get out of here.
Better move. Okay, head for the metro. I'll hold the train for you.
And we're out.
We can get back to Connor whenever you're ready, Desmond. Unless you want to plug in the power source first. Up to you.
Yeah, attempt to learn more about the history of the first civilizations and their attempts to get things going again. Alright. As if I can recall which way I'm actually supposed to go. Ah, there we are. There we go. There we go. Bum, bum.
Fixed? Immutable? Certain in its existence and only awaiting discovery? Or might it be changed? Here we learned the answer, and thought that it might save us.
Hence why they created the Apple of Edens.
To control. To own. But we soon discovered another use. When enough sat in thrall and were told to believe, their thoughts took on form. What was imagined became real. If 100 minds could wish away a wall or create a tree, what might 1,000 do? 10,000? More?
More.
Might we change the consensus and will the threat away? We resolved to send one into the sky where it might illuminate us all. Once placed, a sentence would be uttered. Make us safe. In this way, we would change the consensus. We would save the world. But it never came to be. We sent a dozen of them skyward, but there was no way to maintain control, to direct the beam, to enthrall the world, to speak the words. Though this was strange and dangerous, what we tried next was worse.
Very worse. Which is why you see a lot of them. Hence why you see a lot of, what's these guys called again? The sages in the game. In the later games, to be precise. Why you see a sage in 4, Unity, what was it again? Syndicate for the one strange, out of place thing.
Our first instinct was to travel back, to change the past. But we could not find a way. But forward, we could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves. And know what was to come. First we watched to learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same.
Failed.
So we moved on to other things. But she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she too stopped looking, and instead began to speak. She called out across time, in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you and those within this place.
Fascinating.
I'm tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
I killed her, you know. I killed Lucy.
We all saw what she was done to begin with.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to.
Well, wasn't that technically speaking Minerva? Not Juno.
Desmond.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo. I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then it failed. Whatever's on the other side of that door. It benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
And that is probably one thing that when we get back to it, once we get the third power cell, along with the key, is what made a lot of fans mad and happy. Well, mad for a good reason, and frustrated. And this is also why the third game divided a lot of the fan base. Most importantly, it's a game that we just said, what? At the end. Because literally, what the heck did we just go through? What the heck did we just play through? Nope. Oh yeah, wait, hold on a second. Wasn't this one of those jumps that you had to make? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. This is one of those jumps that if you don't get it right, you're kind of screwed yourself over. That. Yeah, we can't. Yeah, we can't get through there that way. Duh. Okay. Ah. Yes, there we go. The way I just screwed myself over again. Alright. I gotta remember. How okay. Okay, I gotta remember. Like, how was I supposed to get there again? I know there was a way. Okay, let's see here. Let me think again. I knew there was a way. I knew there is a way. I know there is a way to get over there. But it's one of those, oh, it's kind of hidden in plain sight. Because once you see it, it's like, oh, yeah, that's you're like, oh, yeah, that's right. We were supposed to do it that way. No, Jesus Christ. No, no. No, Jesus, what am I doing? I can recall that there was, at least was, a way to do it. It's one of those things, it's one of those puzzles that's hidden in plain sight that you're like, oh, yeah, we're supposed to do it that way. Ah! There we go. Alright, one more, and then it'll be the place where you won't believe it.
I'm telling you, there's something down here.
Don't be daft.
I don't know, maybe they were sleeping or something and we woke them. Some kind of cryogenics? Or hibernation? I mean, how do we know what the hell they were doing down here?
They were working on a bunch of different solutions, but nothing worked. Just went from one to the next, and then... I don't know. They must have left at some point. After the end.
I wonder what the world would be like if they'd succeeded.
Oh, you don't want to know.
I'm concerned about what it will be like if we don't.
Don't.
Salvation. They found a way. Too late for them, but not for you. Sealed to protect it. Though now it bars your way. Find the key. The past will tell.
Oh, quiet, Juno. Oh, be quiet, Juno. I know what you're really planning.
Oh, look at that. I found a
third power source.
Already?
Yes.
It popped up in an earlier search, but I've only just managed to confirm it.
Where?
Where?
There's a museum in Cairo with one on display.
I guess Connor will have to wait.
No, you stay. We need to find that key, and time is running out. I'll make the trip.
What about Cross?
Everything's going to be fine. I'll be back soon.
Ready when you are, Desmond.
Winter approaches. The air is still and sharp with grim expectation. The others sense it too and go about their work with uncommon urgency. I would like to help them, but more pressing matters now demand my attention. The Templars have targeted George Washington directly and will not rest until he is dead. I had hoped to shield him from this knowledge, but Thomas Hickey ended any hope I had of staying silent. And so I have resolved to share everything I know of the Templars and their plots, of who I really am. Achilles finds fault in this, and we argue every day. But there is simply too much now at stake to maintain restraint.
Belmstead, 1777. This is where Connor leaves.
Don't do this, Connor.
Then what would you propose we do? Sit and watch while the Templars take control? We are sworn to stop them, or have you forgotten?
Assassins are meant to be quiet, precise. We do not go announcing conspiracies from the rooftops to all who pass by.
Who are you to lecture anyone? You locked yourself away in this crumbling heap and gave up on the Brotherhood entirely. Since
for a very good reason, you gotta play rogue.
But discourage me, and on the rare occasions you've chosen to help, you've done so little, you may as well have done nothing at all.
How dare you!
Then tell me, on whose watch did the Brotherhood falter? Whose inaction allowed the Templar Order to grow so large that it now controls an entire nation?
If I sought to dissuade you, it was because you knew nothing. If I was reluctant to contribute, it was because you were naive. 1,000 times you would have died and taken God knows how many with you. Let me tell you something, Connor. Life is not a fairy tale, and there are no happy endings.
Yeah, you know the truth.
Not when men like you are left in charge.
In your haste to save the world, boy, take care you don't destroy it. Ha!
You'll leave the home set for a little while, but you'll be back to it before you know it. The Declaration of Our Independence. Okay, let's see. I believe I was supposed to go to... Ah, it's right. What was the fort again? Fort something. I can't quite remember the fort's name. Or was that supposed to be the church? I believe... Oh yeah, that's right. I remember because when there was snow, we were supposed to at least meet our Father. It's even from my own taste. It's when you enter the halfway mark, that's when the game becomes a little bit more interesting. Because I believe one of the themes that at least 3 tried to apply was at least the trust in the people. Like, who do you actually, in course, trust in the end? For Connor, he trusted the natives, and then he trusted himself, then he trusted, you know, Achilles, but then, as you saw, like, he can't really keep trusting Achilles too often. Because, well, yes, he agrees that, well, yes, Washington's life is at stake, I should tell him. But Achilles is like, if you tell him, you're only gonna get the man nervous. That's what the Templars want. That's what anybody wants. Keep running. I'm sorry, buddy. Alright. Come on. I believe the next target was Benjamin Churchill. And here we are. Finally. General George Washington. Good to see you again, Washington.
Commander.
Connor.
Any word on Lee?
Not yet. My apologies. I've been distracted. Supply caravans meant for the camp have gone missing.
I suspect treachery. A traitor named Benjamin Church, recently released from prison, has vanished as well. The two events are surely related.
What was his crime?
He was caught sending letters to the Loyalists, detailing our troop strength. He claimed it was a scare tactic, that we might avoid war. A poor lie.
I will find Church for you.
Why? What reason have you to help?
Does it matter?
As you wish. We've received reports of trouble along the southern road. Might be he's responsible. I suggest you begin your search there.
Commander.
I have failed them, Connor. Only look around to know my words are true. This revolution once seemed a righteous thing. Our cause pure and just. We asked only for what all people deserve. Liberty, equality, and respect. The Empire should have embraced us. Instead, they pushed the war. A war it seems they are now destined to win. I dared to dream of better things. Behold what it has wrought.
Such dark thoughts will cripple a man. But only if he lets them. Look again. Out there stand men and women determined to be free. Such a struggle is rarely easy and never without sacrifice. I've often asked myself 1,000 times if I would not be happier back amongst my people, living a quieter, simpler life. But if I abandon my cause,
lip sync is
if you
off
abandon yours,
again.
Commander, who would take our places? And what would become of the people who rely upon us?
It isn't right that they should suffer when I do not. If the ground must be their mattress, so too will it be mine.
And what about the storm?
If I can't take a stand against some snow, then there really is no hope for us.
Alright. Here we go. Let's go find Church. Okay. Almost there. Go.
Father. Connor, any last words? Wait. A poor choice.
Come to check up on Church? Make sure he's stolen enough for your British brothers?
Benjamin Church is no brother of mine. No more than the Redcoats or their idiot king. Oh, I expected naivete, but this... The Templars do not fight for the crown. We seek the same as you, boy. Freedom, justice, independence.
But there are different ways to get there.
What?
Johnson, Pitcairn, Hickey. They sought to steal land, to sack towns, to murder George Washington.
Johnson sought to own the land, that we might keep it safe. Pitcairn aimed to encourage diplomacy, which you cocked up thoroughly enough to start a goddamn war. And Hickey? George Washington is a wretched leader. He's lost nearly every battle in which he's taken part. The man's racked with uncertainty and insecurity. Only look at Valley Forge to know my words are true. We're all better off without him. Look,
Valley Forge was also a big major turning point of war for us.
Benjamin Church's mouth is as big as his ego. You clearly want the supplies he's stolen. I want him punished. Our interests are aligned.
What do you propose?
A truce. Perhaps some time together might do us good. You are my son, after all, and might still be saved from your ignorance. I can kill you now, if you prefer. Excellent. Shall we be off?
Do you even know where Benjamin Church has gone?
I'm afraid not. I'd hoped to ambush him when he or one of his men returned here. It seems I'm too late. They've come and cleared the place out.
I may be able to track him.
There were rations inside the crates. Medical supplies and clothing as well.
Follow the tracks.
Snow has obscured the tracks, but enough remains that we can still follow.
There he is.
Just my luck. Going to freeze to death if I don't get this fixed.
Are you Ben Church's man?
Well played.
Well played.
It was not wise to run.
What do you want?
Where is Benjamin Church?
I
New York
don't
City.
know. We was riding for a camp just north of here. Is where we'd normally unload the cargo. Maybe you'll find him there.
Enough of that.
You did not have to kill him.
Let's not waste time with all this pointless banter. Go catch up with the rest of Church's men. Infiltrate that camp of theirs and see what you can discover.
And what about you?
Never you mind. Just do as I ask.
And this is mostly due to because the fact that, let's see, what was it? believe in the lore is that the Hathan and Edward, they kind of didn't get quite too long. Well, yes, Edward was an assassin. The night that Edward died is because Hathan killed him. I believe, as the old saying goes, is that even though, yes, both Edward and Hathan were assassins, Hathan didn't truly know what the word assassin meant, or, like, you know, what it truly meant to be the Brotherhood. The night his fathers died, Hathan betrayed the Brotherhood, essentially, and sided with the Templars ever since then.
We'll get extra for that. Aye, Church will be pleased and we'll be rich. I almost feel bad for the Yanks. Shivering and starving out there. It's a hard way to go. All they need to do is raise the white flag. They should have done that a long time ago. All the... Fight. Serves no purpose. The Crown's sure to win in the end. To waste all those lives chasing a real notion.
Go and see the foreman. There's another run at Banks tonight.
Oi, where's the foreman? Thank you kindly.
You won't be thanking me when you hear what he's planned.
Time you showed up. Listen here. Boss wants us to try something new tonight. A raid. No more convoys. We're to steal from the Yank camp itself.
Valley Forge?
That's right.
You sure about this?
It's not my business to be sure or not sure. I just do as Church asks. If you're so concerned, take it up with him.
Alright.
Is he here?
Not in New York.
Of course not. Hiding in New York, the last I heard. Trying to keep a low profile. What, on account of him not wanting to go back to jail and all?
All right, I'm in.
Look what we found.
He was creeping around the camp all suspicious like.
Must be a Yank spy.
Nope.
Nah, he's something else. Something special. Isn't that right, Hatham? Church told me all about you.
Then you should know better than this.
You're not really in a position to be making threats, are ya?
Not yet.
Working together.
Unbelievable.
There. Time for good old New York City. Oh, this guy's just surrenders.
Where is your leader?
Yeah.
You'll never get to him. He's surrounded by twice as many men, twice as tough as this lot.
No, there was a homestead mission around here somewhere. Darn music. That darn music just won't stop playing. They really should have patched that out. Oh, God, no. There we go. What am I doing? Alright, there we go. Now I got it. Now I got it. Yes! Yes, there we go. There we go. Go get the synchronization. Ugh. Get over here. 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 I see you. Get over here. Get over here. Got him. Take that. Thank you.
You must be him. I've been waiting too long. I know who the traitors are, and they're bringing lists of the Patriot leaders around here to the Redcoats right now. Find a way to swap this fake list with the real ones, and the rebellion can fight on.
Up, nothing to see here. Back over here. Thank you. Oh god, that music is so... Maybe I should shut off the music for a little while. Dun, 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 dun. Cause that thing just does not change until I get to a mission. Alright, turn off the music for a while. Go.
These men have been found guilty of treason and conspiracy. Crimes punished.
Thank you. Thank you ever so much.
Nice job, boys. get out of here, gentlemen. Alright. Alright, level 2. Nice. That's sweet. And how was he injured again? How again? Alright, let's get this synchronized.
Who commands you?
Never met the man. Don't even know his name. Cagey as they come. Paranoid and suspicious of everyone and everything. Please, don't kill me.
What? That's right, hold on. Do I have smoke bombs? Yes, I do. See you later. Where'd he go? 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 Oh God, seriously? Really?